Sean O'Connell here once again. Welcome to Run It Back. Today, we're joined by David the Bulldawg Michaud. We're going to watch back his 2 playoff wins. David, what's up? Do you actually like watching yourself fight?
I don't watch my fights too often. Every time I watch my fight, I'm like, God, that guy sucks. I'm like, I'm talking about myself. I'm like, do you like to get hit? Like, what is your problem?
Fight twice, win twice in one night in the Professional Fighters League playoffs. And look, here's some photos from the end of that night. That's you. That's your semifinal opponent, GLAICO FRANCA. You got the win, but a little beat up here.
Yeah, they were good fights. They were tough fights. I had a good time. One of the best nights of my life.
You go into the quarterfinals as an underdog against John Howard. He's coming off this huge knockout of Ray Cooper III, our eventual champion. But here you are, you're standing with him early. You really are comfortable in the pocket.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But going into it, the thought was, let's not do that with John Howard. Unfortunately, we went in like 20 seconds in and we sat in the pocket a little bit. As soon as we broke out, I was like, maybe I should start wrestling.
And now the takedown attempt. Snatches that single and puts Howard on his back. Hook on the exit there. Nice one from Michaud.
Nice little foot sweep by David Michaud.
He's fighting a very smart fight.
Now you have to go back to the locker room and get ready for the semifinal. How are you feeling right now?
I felt tired. My body felt a little bit tired, but not too bad. Didn't feel like I wasn't going to be able to go, but maybe it was a lot of mental too. I'm sure if all I had to fight was John Howard and then I'd be laying in the back like, oh, I'm gassed, let's eat some pizza.
GLAICO, the Brazilian zombie, FRANCA!
All right, he's got a 7.5-inch reach advantage over you. But here you go again, late in the first. Big right hand, lands right there.
Yeah, he throws that leg kick and I hit him with that right hand. And this is where I kind of hurt him. I had him on the ropes a little bit towards the end of the first round. This is what really won me the round.
FRANCA, the Brazilian zombie.
FRANCA's in big trouble.
Stumbling around. Hooks landing for David Michaud, smelling blood.
FRANCA gets you down, and he really kind of roughs you up in the second. So going into the third, you know that a spot in the championship all comes down to the last round. And then this is what happens.
Big knee. Ooh, groin check there.
Hit him with the cup and then the forehead.
That low blow happened, and natural reaction whenever you get a low blow is to bend over. So I got kneed in the head again immediately after. And the ref goes, "Oh, you got to protect yourself." I'm like, man, let me knee you in the nuts and see if you can protect yourself.
FRANCA grabbed the clinch, inadvertent knee to the cup. Michaud, none too pleased, and cut him open with the follow-up.
It wasn't on purpose or anything. I got some nice blood going. And it was funny because people were like, "Oh, it looked like you just got pissed off whenever you start bleeding." I'm like, "Oh, that's dumb." No, my head was still in it. I knew what I was doing. Then I watch it. I'm like, it looked like I was just pissed off.
The Brazilian zombie staggered. Hook, uppercut, left hook. Michaud pouring it on late.
I didn't feel like too many people really expect me to beat John Howard, let alone beat FRANCA, and I was able to go out and prove everyone wrong.
5 brutal rounds of PFL playoffs. Fighting twice in one night. What is something that fans might not know or might not realize about that playoff experience?
Well, I think most fans wouldn't be able to fight once in a night, so the second time is twice as hard.
I just had 2 wars with 2 of the toughest guys in the world. I fought a tough guy that knocks people out. I fought another tough guy that finishes people. Let's go.
You're part of the OGLALA LAKOTA Sioux tribe from Pine Ridge, South Dakota. What was the reaction back home after you got through those 2 nasty wins in one night?
Yeah, they loved it. They probably loved me bleeding more than anything, but they're like, "Oh man, he was beating you up that second round. He had you down. Then the third round, he hit you with that cheap strike, and then he hit you again. Then you just turned it around. You just showed him who you are. You showed him who we are. So it was cool. It was good."